Okay, so this is a super quick little video that I wanted to do. I've been asked a couple of times to do this video. So this is a Spyder cube, and what we do is we're shooting raw, and we take a picture, in this lighting condition with the Spyder cube in the picture. And the reason that this is different than a gray card, other than the obvious, it's got gray and white and black, is it defines all the parts of the image that you need to do all at once. So the first thing we want to do in Camera Raw is take the little eyedropper, and we're just going to click it on the gray, and then we're going to look up here, and when I come up there, you'll see that the those numbers up there, they're 171. This should read about 118. So I've purposely put the exposure up above where it should be. So we're going to bring this down until this reads about 118. So you'll see that the exposure originally was pretty much tack on. So then the other thing we talked about, with the lab, is we want to make sure that the blacks are printable. So here we can see that our black with detail, which is this outer part of the black bottom, the inner part is a little light trap, and that should be just above 0. But this outer part needs to be where our lab can print, and we can see that it's 19, 16, and 14. So the lab is going to print this with detail. And then we can also look up here and see our brightest. It's a reflection of our light source, so that's going to be probably up in the close to 250 range. There's 254, 253, 254. So that's almost burned out white. That's why we got our little red indicator there. So that is just a reflection of the light source, and it's a chrome ball, so it just basically reflects whatever light is on it. And then down here, we want to make sure that this is printable white, and at 217 it's indeed printable. So we could probably push that up even if we wanted to the 220, 230 range, somewhere in there. For white, probably all the way up to 232, 234, 235. That number would come from your lab. But so anyway, it helps you not only do your color balance, but it also tells you that your blacks are printable, your whites are printable. You've got the most white you can get in there, because that's a reflection of your light source. It's measuring 255, and that the deepest black is at just above 0. The other thing too is, if you're shooting outdoors, this is kind of invaluable, because if you have two different color light sources, like if you've got a little bit of sun coming in here and this is this side is in the shade, you can do a double exposure, double processing, and process this one for the sun and this one for the shade, and then just kind of blend them together. So it's a great little tool, and it helps get your images set up for the right color balance and the right exposure. Super easy, super simple. It's called the Spyder cube, and again, I don't make any money from this. I just, again, use what I use because it works, and this is exceptionally easy to get your images, to get a good starting point on your images when you bring them into Photoshop. So that's all for this one. Just a quick little video about the Spyder cube. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. Thanks.